Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about whether or not you should purchase the Barbarian kits. First things first is I'll give you an overview of the kit and then we'll talk about the pros and the cons. So the Barbarian kit is worth 399 Robux and his description is build rage by damaging enemies. Instead of buying swords, your sword is upgraded upon reaching max rage. You lose half your rage upon death. Emerald Sword is replaced by the Rage Blade. This kit is very high on the aggressive list. His special ability is building rage. With every hit on an enemy, his rage bar fills up. The rage bar can fill up to 4 times. It will go from a wooden sword to a stone sword, then an iron, diamond, and then it'll finish off with the Rage Blade. There is no Emerald Sword with the Barbarian kit because the Rage Blade replaces it, but this is where you want to be because the Rage Blade does more damage than the Emerald Sword. The only way to fill up the Rage Blade is to cause damage to enemy players. So keep in mind, since this Rage Blade changes the swords for you, this means that you can no longer purchase any swords from the item shop. So this can either be a plus or a minus depending on if you are someone who can kill an enemy, then back away while you heal so that you can re-enter a fight to continue to fill up the rage bar. And keep in mind, if you end up killing someone, then you also get a small boost of rage. Also, you should know that you don't need to just hit people with a sword in order to gain rage. You can also hit them with the bow and arrow or anything that causes damage such as crossbows, Tesla coils, ducks, and even TNT. Anything that causes damage to an enemy will help you gain rage. I had a situation where I was being attacked by someone using a Barbarian kit and he never even hit me and my team with a sword. He just sat in front of our base chucking a whole bunch of arrows and gaining rage. That by the time we had gone out there to fight him, he had already obtained the Rage Sword, which for those of you who have been against the Rage Sword know that is really bad. That Rage Sword does a base damage of 65 hit points, so he can easily take you out with 2 to 3 hits. Also, you should know that there is around a 10-second cooldown on gaining rage for someone who just spawned. This is so that you can't spawn kill someone and expect to gain rage to quickly get the Rage Blade. So once you kill someone, they will respawn and you must wait 10 seconds to gain any bonuses from them. Okay, so let's get into the pros and the cons of this kit. The first pro to this kit is not having to spend iron and purchase swords. In most cases, when you join a game, you typically have to wait under the iron generator until you can get 20 iron needed to purchase a stone sword. Well, in this case, with the Barbarian kit, you no longer have to do this, which makes it so much better because now you can just focus on obtaining diamonds and emeralds instead of sitting underneath the iron generator like everyone else waiting for that stone or iron sword. The second pro to this kit is not losing your weapon when you die. Everyone else loses their sword when they die. If they have a diamond sword, which takes quite a while to obtain, and they end up dying, they have to start all over again to get the diamond sword. So when they spawn from their death, they have a wooden sword again. While with you, if you have a diamond sword, say your Rage Blade is more than half, if you die with that diamond sword, then you only lose half of that bar and will spawn back with the diamond sword. Or in a worse situation, you will spawn back with an iron sword. But that's not too bad if you ask me. The third is being able to upgrade your sword mid-fight. I've had situations where I will be fighting someone with an iron sword and end the fight with a diamond sword. Sometimes you just get lucky to get enough rage to complete your next upgrade. It gets even better because you can end up having a diamond sword and then upgrading mid-fight to a Rage Blade. And once you have that Rage Blade, you're pretty much unstoppable. The fourth pro is the Rage Blade. This Rage Blade is only available to this kit. This blade does a damage of 65 hit points and is the third most powerful sword in the game. Keep in mind that the Emerald Sword does 55 damage, but it costs 20 emerald, which isn't easy to obtain. Usually if you play aggressively, you can get the Rage Blade within the 7 to 10 minute mark, but with the Emerald Sword, expect to get that very late into the game. Okay, so now let's get into the cons of this kit. The first con to this kit will have to be just dying. When you die with this kit, you lose half your rage. This can get very annoying, especially since getting to certain swords can take quite a while and quite a few kills. I've had a diamond sword with this kit and being so close to getting that Rage Blade, but next thing you know I die, and then I die 2 to 3 more times and now I'm back to a stone sword, which this can be so annoying. The second con is spawn killers. If you had that bad luck of just having an enemy team sit at your base while they just kill you over and over, well then you're going to be stuck with a wooden sword. Unfortunately, your rage isn't protected if you are killed over and over. So after every death, it is half rage. This is why when someone targets you and makes it their mission to kill you over and over, then you'll end up with the wooden sword and it will be very difficult to bounce back from that. And let me just add this small tip. When you play with this kid, if you do decide to buy him, then just play him without the skin, because the skin makes you a primary target. The third and final con is having skill. And what I mean by that is being able to kill people and sit back while you heal. A lot of the fights in this game will end up being a 2 versus 1. So being able to kill one of them while sitting back to kill the second is a huge help. Because if you end up killing someone and then another person chases you and kills you next, then all that work you did for the rage was for nothing. Then another person chases you and kills you next, then all that work you did for the rage was worthless. Since you were just killed, now you just lost all your rage that you gained from that first kill. Okay, so should you or should you not purchase this kit? My answer to that is yes, if and only if you are someone who plays aggressively, because this kit is all about killing. You cannot sit at your base expecting to gain rage, unless the enemy is coming to you. However, if you're someone who is passive and prefers to wait it out a bit at the base in the beginning of the game, then this kit is a big no for you.